Well, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our first streamed match for the Legends League. And we can't wait to get started here in a couple minutes. The Stargazers and the Titans. Thrash, how are you feeling about tonight's match?
I'm not really sure. We haven't really had a chance to see any of the Legends teams on stream yet, but I'm expecting a lot from these players, considering they are in the Legends rank. That being, obviously GC and up. Really haven't got to see any of these players play. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they got and make sure they leave it out on the field for this series.
I sure hope they leave it all out on the field today. I want game 5. I want OT. I want to be here as long as possible. I want all the Rocket League I can get. Um, and now for the teams here, for the Stargazers, they have Zekers, and I know he is a very aggressive player. He loves to be challenging the ball. He loves to be on the ball. He's got that 1v1 capability to really turn the game around. You said you don't know any of the players, or do you?
I know the players' names, and I've played. I think I've played a couple of games with some of the players, but
Okay.
not all too much. Not really.
Okay. Well, hopefully, in a few minutes here, we'll be getting them underway into the match. Um, I know I personally scrimmed Zekers and Cleario, and they're both fantastic players. They love their speed in the game, and you really have to push yourself to keep up. Uh, and their comms must be on point because when they were playing, it was extremely difficult against them. I can tell you that firsthand. Have you had a chance to scrim any of them?
No, I'm currently a free agent within the league, so I've done a couple tryouts for teams and been able to see what they have. And so far, all the teams I've tried out for seem pretty well off. But as far as scrimming anyone, I haven't had the chance now.
Well, somebody better pick Thrash up soon because my man here, he's a great third man, able to hold it down back for you. And for this Titans team, I actually have not heard of any of these players here. I'm really looking forward to getting into the match and having these guys show me what they can do. And in terms of pace of the game, Thrash, what are you expecting to see that's so much different from these Adept and Origin leagues?
I expect to see a lot more better rotations, call
Yeah.
outs. Um, just all around better play style. I mean, they're the rank they are for a reason.
Yeah. Yeah. The speed of the game is absolutely going to pick up. Uh, it's really going to pick up between Origin to Adept, and even more so Adept to Legends. And the real game changers is knowing when to slow the game down. That's when you really catch your opponents off guard, and that's when you bait them in, you flick it over their head, and you got yourself an opportunity for a goal. So it looks like here we've got the match created, and we'll be getting these players into the lobby very soon. And as a reminder, this is our first streamed Legends game. Let's get some poggers in the chat. Let's get hyped for this one. Still waiting for a few players here. Thought we had all of them in the match. Sorry about that.
Now we have one team currently waiting on the second team to hop in.
Okay.
Is there any certain type of plays or any type of I can't talk right now actually.
Yes, I think I know where you're going with that. Yeah, we in the Legends League, we definitely expect to see a lot more passing involved. Expect a 1-2-1 or a pass to a quick shot. We don't expect to see the hard backboard battering that you'll see in the Adept League. You'll likely see more infield passes, more control of the ball. You'll likely not see a ball sitting there without any players on it for more than a few seconds, right? That's that's the pace of the game that we're talking about. And I'm sure you can speak from experience for that.
Oh yeah, definitely. This game, there's a lot of times where you watch a game back, or you're actually witnessing a game. How many times does the ball actually touch the ground?
Yeah.
These players are so well skilled to keep this ball from ever touching the ground. I mean, we've had
Yep.
games in overtime, go or even 0 seconds out of regulations, and this ball just
Hmm.
stays in the air the entire time, and it just doesn't ever sit on the ground. It's pretty impressive what these players are able to do. Um,
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that you want to look forward to. Is in the Adept League, they're starting to figure out, how to keep that ball up at 0 seconds if we're down a goal. In the Legends League, some teams are really capable of carrying the ball down the field with possession and possibly tying the game and taking it to overtime. You see it all the time in RLCS. We're not quite that caliber, but we have teams that are absolutely capable of that. And I really, man, I can't wait for this match to get underway. Really looking forward to this.
yeah, I don't know if we're having some difficulties with one of the teams getting in, but still waiting on one other team to hop in here before we get started.
It looks like we're looking for the Stargazers. If we could, if you're a real Stargazer, would you please stand up? We could really use you in the lobby right now. Um, and if we can't get them into the lobby here in a couple minutes, we'll probably have to take a break and come back. But for now, so, do you have any kind of insight on either of these teams? I think I gave a little bit of mine on Zekers and Cleario, but I want to hear your perspective on these
So
two teams.
I did a tryout actually for the for the
Okay.
Stargazers, so that I have some little insight on them, how they play, whatever. But I've played a lot of, I did the combine actually with uh, Michael Burt, so he's a really good player. I expect to see a
Okay.
lot from him, especially Zekers and Cleario, and really, honestly, I just expect to see a lot of talent from all these players. I want to see some double flip reset, musty flicks on everything. So
Yeah, and if you're going to see that, as far from the Stargazers, you're definitely going to be seeing it from Zekers. He's got the mechanical ability. He drops the clips all the time in Reality Rocket League General or Clips chat. He's dropping them all day. He's got the mechanical ability to do it, and I expect Cleario to actually be the one to feed him those passes so he can have that space and open up a scoring opportunity.
Definitely. So it looks like we have all the players. We're just going to wait for them to join on the field, and we'll get this
Yeah.
underway.
Yeah, we've just told them to go ahead and get into the match, and here we go. We've got Stargazers and the Titans coming at you shortly. All right, we've got everybody into the match. And it looks like here it'll be Bring the Dawn and Risky Pineapples coming in for the kickoff. Early win for Pineapples here. Michael looking to take it slow. No, perhaps not. Booms it downfield to Zekers. Ooh, Zekers gets dunked right off the back. Trying to keep it in the corner, but Michael on him. Oh, and that looks like a miss, but what a save coming in from Risky Pineapples. Oh, my goodness. Quick transition down the field. Cleario fakes out one, gets the dunk. Nobody there to capitalize. I stand corrected. Zekers here with the boom off the crossbar. Can't keep it in. Bluey goes for the clear. Risky Pineapples. You can clearly see the speed of this match is far higher than in the past. Tell me what you're seeing so far, Thresh. Yeah, absolutely. And something that you'll start to see is the boost management really coming into play, and hopefully a little bit less double commits here as the Titans really leaving Michael in a tough spot, but he gets the clear. Risky there to bring it back in. Dawn centers it dangerously. Michael able to get back. Looks like he's putting his team on his back right now. I'm really hoping to see the rest of the Titans step up for him. Great. Yeah, sure, absolutely. So far, it seems like maybe we've got some nerves. I'm not sure, but we definitely see a lot of clears from one team. Oh, Bluey trying to put it into the back of the net there. Oh, but we got an open net. What a bump by Risky Pineapples. Uh, Sorry about that. So for what I expect to see them is more passes like that to each other. They're so far they're not hitting it to each other, and I really want to see them hit it. Get these infield passes, the tape to tape passes, so to speak, and less double commits here from a Legends team. That's really what you want to see. Michael here takes it to the corner, bring it on. Risky up, goes for the shot. That's a free shot. That's a double commit off the save. But Dawn able to get it around Zekers. Clearia wasn't expecting that. Well, able to get it out, but a little bit of a whiff there. Zekers pass to Clearo in the middle. Oh, and Michael there trying to pre-jump him. Unable to do so. Oh, and a near miss here by Dawn. Michael backs off. Risky Pineapple goes for the bump. Gets it, but they weren't able to follow. Man, this Stargazers team is extremely aggressive. They're willing to leave that third man or let that third man come forward, even when they don't have somebody rotating back. That's surprising to see. Yeah, absolutely. It's we're still seeing some double commits, but I think you're right. I think the Stargazers team has been able to space out a little bit more than there's another double commit from the Titans, and that should be an open net for Risky, but he misses it. Michael gets dunked. Nobody there in the middle. Clears it to the side. Blue trying to show some mechanical ability. Ooh, clear with a great pop for Zekers. Oh, but he went up too fast for it. That's what you want to see. You want to see Zekers with an open ball, or a free ball, rather. Dawn hits it to the corner. Nobody's really ready for it on either team. We're getting a lot of bumps here from the Stargazers, and that's really what you want to see. And there's the high-flying action you expect from Zekers. And they're going for these demos, and I love to see the aggressive play. Oh, Risky Pineapples gets it, crossbar down. That's the opening goal for this series. Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, but the only thing that I think of when I see somebody hit the crossbar is, man, if that was me, it would have went out. Possibly. No, we talked about them keeping it up at 0 seconds, but the Titans can't do it. We get a fake on the wall there from the Stargazers. And that's game one into the books here. Anything unexpected there? Yeah. Right. Yeah.
A dub, for the series.
Absolutely. The old Wayne Gretzky quote. You miss 100% of the shots you never take. And that is absolutely true. You can see it here in the stats. The Titans with 8 saves total, and the Stargazers with 4. And the shots, they didn't really have that many shots. So what you really want to see is you want to see this Titans team step it up and put themselves in a position to score. Because right now, it seems like they're kind of letting the Stargazers really do whatever they want, and that's not what you come to expect from a Legends team.
No, definitely.
Game 2 underway. Zekers with the kickoff win. Blue, he sends it right back in. Cleario tries to take it slow. Pinch to the middle. Nobody there. Michael off the backboard. Risky Pineapples with the risky play right there. Again, going for those demos. Zekers gets dunked. Risky dunked. Cleario tries to pass it upfield. Blue with the interception. Great midfield defense here from the Titans so far this game. Ooh. Oh, but can Dawn get back? Oh, and the demo coming out. That's what you want to see here. Counterattacking. This was definitely calmed here. Risky went straight for Dawn, and Cleario puts it in. That's what you want to see here on transition. "100% agree." Risky here in the corner with a great pass out to Clear. Oh, what a save coming out from Blue. But Zekers right there in the midfield to bring it back. Oh, Michael's up for this. Can he get the redirect? He does. But Risky Pineapple's there for it. Oh, Dawn. Dangerous commit. If he doesn't get the touch there, that's likely a goal for the Stargazers team. Oh, and this is a 3v1 now. Michael goes for the top corner. Can't get it. Oh, what a interesting touch there from Zekers, I believe it was. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, 100% agree with you there. And oh, Blue with the outplay. I didn't see who it was, but he just cut him up. Let's take another look here. Oh, still didn't catch the name. That was Clear. Oh. Yeah, and that looked like a misplay from Zekers. Michael got the touch around Zekers, but Zekers definitely should have been able to read that, and he left his teammate in a very difficult spot. Michael and Clear going up. Ooh, Clear gets the demo on him. Zekers off the wall. Oh, but he missed touch here. Oh, but he gets the bump on the Blue. Unfortunately, Risky Pineapples was unable to get the touch there. Zekers just being a nuisance here, and it looks like we have got ourselves our first Rule 1. Will they hold on to it? It looks like they are. Oh, Clear looking for the dunk here. We've got Michael and Zekers on the Rule 1. You know, being on the... Oh, that's just disrespect. But I was going to ask you, Thrash, what is your take on the Rule 1 here, being on the production side? Yes, I 100% agree with that. I always try to respect the Rule 1s, but yes, I know there has been some debate in the Rocket League community on what's the real Rule 1 and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, as a whole, I think we've accepted it, like you said, as the oh, cars getting locked together. But back to the game here. Michael coming in risky with the save. Michael tries to get the cheeky touch there. Unfortunately, misses. Risky going for the outplay. Zekers immediately turns for that ball. I'm not sure if you want to see him do that. Leaves his teammates in a bad predicament here. Michael.
Thrash, add your microphone to the in-game scene. It's not coming through.
And we've got Cleario coming in, keeping the ball in. Michael clearing it, trying to clear it out. Risky with the awkward challenge here. And it looks like he's also last man back. Cleario able to come in for the intercept. Zekers out for the challenge. Risky Pineapples puts it on his head. Risky to do with no boost. And that's a boom from Zekers. And there it is. That's what you want to see. You want to give some space to Zekers and let him absolutely clang the ball. There it is. 109 kph into the back of the net.
And that was just a great pass from Risky, just to pass it off right there to his teammate right there. I mean, it was definitely a short distance to be able to pass it something light to him and be able to just bang it on net, and he did exactly what Risky wanted to do.
Exactly. Oh, and this is getting scrappy here. We got demos coming out left and right.
You get a
Risky
demo.
and Michael up. Oh,
Wow.
I thought that was in. Oh my goodness. We got our overtime that we asked for. Cleared with the open shot, and they can't get back. Just like that, 4 seconds into the overtime, the Stargazers take game 2.
That was definitely a interesting kickoff there from the Titans, I'd have to say. You know, not leaving anyone back, especially in a heated game. Right there in the last, 15 seconds, it was definitely heated. And leaving that goal open was definitely a risky play from them.
Yeah, definitely. That's something that when you coach, you always try to make sure that when you go for those back boosts, turn towards net. Don't turn upfield, because if the ball happens to get, if your player going for the kickoff gets a terrible 50 like that, your net's wide open, you're probably not going to make it back in time.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the things I've had to talk to with prior teammates is figuring out a game plan for that kickoff is definitely a lifesaver, because if you don't have a game plan, then stuff like that happens.
Yeah, and you actually saw it again in RLCS. The Team Queso, I believe it was 3 or 4 kickoff goals in the row that they scored, all because they had a game plan going into it. They tried a Spanish kickoff, they did a fake, they tried different things, and when you do that, you confuse the opponent. Are they going to fake it? Are they going to demo me? They don't know what's going to happen, and that is really what you want. You want your opponent on their toes at all times.
That is definitely pretty accurate. You put them on their toes, and we're gonna get started here in game 3 real quick. You know, Prince, do you think the Stargazers are gonna take it 3-0 and out, or is Titans gonna buckle down and make the comeback here with the reverse sweep?
Yeah, I really wanted to talk about that here. I'm really hoping. I told you I want a game 5. I always want to see game 5 here. But, the way that the Titans are playing, they definitely stepped it up in game 2, but not enough, right? The Stargazers are able to take it. And so I'm really looking for them to be a little bit more aggressive and take advantage of misplays like this. And you got Michael Burt right there.
You got that solid pinch off the back wall, and he just, I believe that was Risky, who wasn't able to just read it off the back wall there and made the misplay and gave it up to him.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like Zekers there had full faith in Risky to be able to get to that ball, but unfortunately he came up with a miss and he wasn't able to get back to it. We got Michael here on the back wall. Booms it to Blue. What a great pass. Blue out to the middle. Nobody there for the Titans. Ooh, Zekers comes in to intercept that in midfield, but clears it back to his own half. Clear with the nice control. Ooh, but he loses it. Zekers with the backflip. Cleario able to get there. Blue, great controlled touch here to the corner. Oh, but that's another double commit here. You don't expect that from these Legends team, because this is what it results in. Results in some very interesting touches here. I think that's what the Titans want to take advantage of, if I'm not mistaken, Thrash.
Yeah,
is these misplays.
It's definitely going to be these double commits and whiffs on this ball here from from the Stargazers team. It seems to happen quite frequently, and Titans not being able to capitalize that, it's going to hurt them in the end, and we may not actually see um, a game 4 or 5. But if they can capitalize on those two mistakes that the Stargazers have been making this series, they may be able to do anything. But looks like that clearly Michael Burt's actually going to come in and get that nice little last second save right there on the ball.
Yeah, and here we are in this Legends game with some more high-flying action. We got, bring the Dawn off the backboard with a whiff. Risky able to get it to the corner, but Blue takes the ball away. Unable to hit a teammate with that pass. And now we've got another double commit coming in here. I can't tell if this is nerves, miscoms, or what, you know? It's getting a little bit difficult to tell here, Thrash, especially with Zekers doing stuff like that.
It is, man. We just saw right there in their in the Stargazers back corner. All 3 players were right there stuck in that corner, and that's not a good position to be sitting in. You want to be able to give your teammates space and allow them to do what they need to do with the ball, and if that's to pass it off to you, then let them do that. You know, you got to keep that distance, or you're just going to cause a headache for you and your teammates.
That's exactly where I was going with that. They need to give each other space. Look at this Titans team. They've spaced out. Look at them right now. They're forming that triangle, but Blue with the open net miss here. He really needs to capitalize on those. Ooh, a little bit of a miscom there between Michael and Blue, I believe it was. But yeah, this Stargazers team has been pinned down in their own end for quite some time now. Look at this. No boost for Risky. Hardly any boost for Zekers. Oh, but a great clear here coming out from Michael. Dawn with the follow. Gets the dunk on clear, but Zekers is there to try to take control of this. Ooh, maybe he takes a little bit too much time, and Blue able to capitalize on that. Our 2 highest players in the lobby here going at it, but oh, that's a miss. Gonna demo by Risky. Michael able to recover in time. See, here in these upper leagues, that peppering that backboard it doesn't work out quite the same. You've got some people waiting on backboard, and you've got players that know how to read it, and I think that's the big difference here.
Yeah, the peppering of the backboard is definitely going to be it's going to be harder to get that ball into the back of that net. It's definitely possible if you're able to get that player who's playing backboard off the backboard. You know, just give it something super tight in there. If that first player playing backboard misses, I mean, at that point you can just pepper the backboard, like we said, with shots on goal, and you know you'll end up coming out with one. I've been in plenty of games where it's happened.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, Zekers with the open net. Oh, but he puts it a bit high. Blue. Again, he's there again and again for these clears. And there he is again. Just booming it back into the Stargazers half. But I must say, the Stargazers look like they've figured out their game here. They're keeping the pressure into this end. And there's the catch their curse as they get the ball dumped back into their own end.
Yeah, but they got it. Looks like Titans, they threw it away, so I mean I don't necessarily consider that it kind of went back into their end, because Titans kind of just threw it away, and broke up space, but
fair enough, yeah.
Immediately got it right back out of the way, and that was almost close, but they have one chance right here with 0 seconds left to make a play, and Pineapple is just going to throw it away and let it touch ground. So we're going to go into our second over. Oh, actually, it was a win. Sorry, I'm so confused over here.
Yeah, no worries here. Yeah, that was game 3 for us, and the Titans taking the 1-0 victory over the Stargazers. Let me take a quick glance here at the stats. And the Stargazers here, you know, the script has flipped a little bit here. Last game, you know, it was game 1 was almost a mirror image of this, where you've had the Titans with, 11 saves. But this game, you see the Stargazers with those 11 saves. And this is really what we wanted to see. We wanted to see the Titans close up that midfield, tighten it up, start getting those boost deals, start challenging at the midfield instead of letting the Stargazers do what they want. And it looks like here, as you can tell by the amount of saves and the amount of shots put on by the Stargazers and Titans respectively, we've really got ourselves a game 4 coming up here. I can't wait.
Oh,
What do you see here?
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to see this game 4 because, as we said before, shots and saves was going to make it or break you in this series.
Yeah.
Stargazers, they came out with 7 saves that game, but they just weren't able to. Wasn't quite enough to be able to stop the Titans from putting on a goal there in that game.
Yeah, we've got all the players back into the lobby for this game 4. Will the Titans force game 5? Or will the Stargazers close it out here? Let's get underway. Booming kickoff here. Bring the dawn. It's got to react quickly to that one. Blue onto the ball, but the pinch into the middle. Michael gets the clear. Blue looking for this. Can he get there? Oh, runs out of boost. Looks like a little bit of a miscomm here between the Titans. Dawn expecting Michael to go, but he wasn't there. Oh, Michael with the great 2 touches here. Can he get it past Zekers? No, he cannot. Zekers with the strong defense. Ooh, but Dawn with a near miss here in the sidewall. Pops it up for Risky Pineapple. Zekers going for the bump. Can they put it in? This is a full team play. Unfortunately, Michael able to hold down the back line. Ooh, Zekers with the whiff there off the backboard. Uncharacteristic there from him. Soft touch into the middle from Michael. Still looking. Oh, they're starting to put on the pressure again like they did last game. If that's the case, we might be looking here at a game 5, and Blue with the pre-flip touch here off of the sidewall.
He was definitely very
my.
quick to this and read this ball perfectly. And there was just not a teammate, anybody from Stargazers just sitting in net waiting for something like that to happen. And this is what I was talking about earlier before we started this series was Legends have things up their sleeves that they can pull out at any moment and make plays like that happen.
Absolutely. And oh, there were several whiffs there in a row from the Titans team. Michael here pops the ball out. Cleario not ready for it. Blue there, hoping to get that awkward bounce. Clear taking it across. He's going to take it himself. Goes for 3 touches. Can't quite get it. Michael with the objection here in midfield. Riskies. Oh, I thought he had to pre-jump that, but he was able to beat him to the ball. Zekers with space and boost. Dangerous double commit from here from the Titans team. Cleario goes for the shot. Dawn able to get it clear. Risky. Bringing it back in. Gets the shot. Ooh. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying that was an open net there, but Titans were able to get back to it before Stargazers were able to put that shot on target.
Yeah, this Titans team, they seem to give up a lot of chances. However, they seem to be able to get back to the ball quickly when they do, and I think that's their recoveries and their early challenging. Like this, Blue beats them to the ball. Zekers turns aggressively, and it works out. Dawn off the backboard. Zekers with the center. Unfortunately, nobody's there. Blue never saw him on that one. Risky pounds the ball into the mid. Ooh, Blue hardly gets a touch on that. And Clear coming in to keep it in. That's on target. Blue again with the glancing blow. Oh, did Zekers get bumped off of that? He did. Michael out into the middle. Nobody's there. Oh, check that. Clear is there. Leaves the ball for no one in particular. Michael coming down full boost. Zekers with the early challenge. Oh, Blue. That's risky. Oh, Michael, I'm sorry. I did not see him. He was rotating back on that one. Anything you're seeing here from the Stargazers team that makes you think that they can mount this comeback?
It's all going to come down to just being able to spread your teammates out and get these passes and going. We're seeing, like, right there we saw a bump play, but Risky wasn't in position to score it, and that's going to cause a goal from Bring the Dawn. Just open net, it's insane.
Oof. Oh, man, that looked like it was actually several misses in a row, and I couldn't figure out. There were a little bit too many there, but I looked like everyone went to block someone else there, and unfortunately, no one hit it, and that was just a free goal here for the Titans.
Yeah, that's one of the things you got to pay attention to and watch out for when you're going for these bump plays is you need to be able to bump your opponent and then get out and rotate out, because if you're not able to bump a player and rotate out, then it's going to cause exactly what just happened there. It's going to cause a goal. And not only was it a goal, it was an open net. Those are hard, and to swallow.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say they were hard to hit because they are certainly the toughest shot in Rocket League is the open net. I can't tell you how many I've missed in my career.
They are definitely
Risky
hard
here.
to they are definitely hard to hit on those open nets, but I was more or less talking about for the opponents. You don't ever want to get scored. You don't ever want to get scored on by an open net, and like I said, those are the ones that are hard to swallow.
Woo! And Cleario here off the sidewall. This is a good comm here. As you watch Zekers go up for this, you can see that Cleario calls him off and absolutely sends a banger top shelf.
That was definitely some great comms right there from Cleario to call off his teammate for that because he knew he had the open shot. There was no opponent sitting in net from his side of the field, and that was just all around great comms.
Absolutely. And that's really what you need at this level. You know, the comms, they really start to come into play because if you don't, you end up with double commits because at this pace of play, oh, what a flick here, but Michael there for the save. At this pace of play, you're not always thinking about what you're doing. You're just doing it because you've got so much muscle memory and so much practice at doing it, right? You're not thinking, you're just going for the ball. Oh, Zekers here. He's trying to get musty flicks out here while there's teams losing. Cleario, oh, can't keep the ball up.
And Prince,
And that is...
you will get to see your Game 5 between Titans and the Stargazers.
Yes! I've been waiting. I've wanted this since we started here, and I can't be more excited. This game, a little bit more even here. You know, we've got the high amount of saves here from the Titans versus the Stargazers. However, what we do see is that we're pretty close in shots, not necessarily great distribution here. We've got the Titans with 5 and the Stargazers with 8, which means we had pretty good back and forth here in this game.
Yeah, I mean, we've been seeing that the Stargazers are coming out with plenty of saves, and Titans have been pretty limited on their amount of saves they've been able to get. But this game 4, it's been a complete reverse 180 on this. You know, Titans coming out, they have a total of 7 saves, where Stargazers were only able to pick up 2 saves this match.
Right.
This Game 5 is definitely going to be the most interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing who comes out on top, because at this point, I don't know who it's going to be. You know, if we're talking about momentum here, it looks like the Titans have got it because they got 2 games that they're just set on top of. And if they're going to carry this momentum forward, this is going to be the game that they have to do it.
And that's right. Can the Titans close it out with a reverse sweep, or will the Stargazers try to finish what they started? Zekers here. Pops the ball up. Michael with a great shot, but Zeker is able to put it into the crossbar. Cleario getting multiple touches with the clear. That's really what you need to see from your Legends team. Zekers drops it back mid. Oh, we've got another Rule 1 here. And I think it's between the same 2 players, Blue and Zekers here. Oh, man, you love to see the respect in this game. and Zekers backs out of it. I don't know how I feel about that, Thrash.
You know, Prince, I've always said that it's karma is a pain in the rear end, and you know, with Zekers being on Stargazers here, how karma works, I don't think it's going to play in favor for the Stargazers. With just you know, talking specifically here, and as I say it, we see Bring the Dawn coming in with a open shot goal here. I mean, like I said, that's the punishment he gets for backing out of it.
Yeah, and Cleario there, I'm not really sure where he was going. They bounced it off the sidewall, and Cleario looked like he was going for boost. Unfortunately, it looks like a miscommunication there, or just not paying attention. I don't know. Maybe he's listening into the stream. Maybe he's making fun of Zekers for backing out of that. Risky. Looking for Cleario there, but Cleario had turned around. Able to get it out. Zekers loses that 50 hard. Cleario has to rush back for that. Gets a great bounce off the sidewall. Michael and Cleario, neutral 50, bounces out to the middle though. Zekers, he's up. Risky had a great pass to the middle, and he can take his time, and that's 1-1. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in this Game 5.
Well, Prince, it looks like that the Rule 1 break wasn't too much of a karma issue for him because they were able to shut down that defense right there, and Pineapple just getting that open free shot right there in front of the net.
Yeah, and that's right. Unfortunately, the game is not over. So no matter what happens here, or I'm sorry, Zekers could possibly have doomed his team. We will find out. Oh, but Cleario with a great 50 drops down in front of the net, but Risky unable to get there in time. Zekers, ooh, that's a really aggressive challenge. He's got to see somebody coming for the clear there. Michael takes the ball across the field. Blue versus Cleario. Ooh, but Michael smartly rotates back, lets it drop, hoping the other team falls for the fake, and they do. Zekers bounces it right back out to Michael, and this is what you want to see. Boom the ball high, make the other team waste their boost. That is exactly what the Titans are doing, because look at Risky here, 0 boost. Look at Cleario, he's got 50 boost, and we got Zekers, who's got 16. They are boost starving them here, and I don't even know if they can figure out what to do.
No, obviously it's not working out for them. But they're going to get this clear here, and let's see if Stargazers can see what they got in their tool belt, because they're going to need every bit they can and to pull it.
Yeah, that was a great challenge there from Risky Pineapples. Oh, what a great pass to Cleario, who's got space. Oh, and was that off the crossbar? Oh, doesn't matter. Zekers there with the follow-up. 2-1. Let's see if these Stargazers can put it away.
That was such a close shot to being on target, and that, oh man, that was just. But the rotations there from Stargazers, Cleario being able to come in there and just to put it away, cleanup crew.
Yeah, my favorite position in Rocket League, cleanup crew. Easiest goals you'll ever score.
But
Zekers with the aggressive.
There's still a lot of time left on this clock, 2 minutes, so there's plenty of time to do whatever these Titans have to do to get this goal to go in.
Very true, and this right here is what they need to capitalize on. Those misplays there keep coming in, and I'm not sure that the Titans are capitalizing on them. They're just handing the ball back to the Stargazers team, more like a game 2 where it was close, but they just got outplayed. Ooh, smart touch here. Oh, Blue unable to finish it. Dawn in with the aggressive challenge. Michael off the sidewall. Ooh, can't read it. Clear Ken. Gets the clear. Zekers looking for it. Ooh, with a great pass into the middle, but I don't think that was calmed. Nobody was ready for it. Ooh, Zekers with the unfortunate clear, but Cleario up for that. Well, that's a double commit here from this Titans team. I don't think anybody's in net. Well, my mistake. Michael is always there. I have to make another ADT joke. He's like ADT. Always there. Oh no, with the whiff at the near post. And Clear capitalizes on it, making the comeback that much more difficult.
That was such a near miss whiff right there from Titans that I just, at this rank, I just don't really expect to see that from these type of players. But hey, you never know.
Yeah, that was Blue there on the back wall too, or coming out for that challenge. I was very surprised to see that, considering that he has been their rock. He hasn't missed those kind of saves. He's been the one to make those crazy saves, but unfortunately wasn't able to get the job done there. But these Titans, they're looking aggressive here. Zekers with the mistouch here. Oh, but Risky gets a good touch out here. Michael goes for the pinch. Ooh, bad bounce. But Risky able to be there. Dawn pushes too far forward, but Zekers is... Oh my... What? I don't... What? What just happened?
That was such an impossible save here from Bring the Dawn to be able to pop it off the post, and just Pineapple was right, Risky was right there to just capitalize and just shove it into the back of that net.
Oh, that was a series of unfortunate events there. And it looks like, doesn't get the kickoff goal, but that looks like it is the series. The Stargazers take the victory here over the Titans, but it looks like they might not be done with this game yet. Everybody trying to keep it up. Oh, and it bounces down here, and the Stargazers take down the Titans 3-2.
So Prince, what did you see this game that differed from games 3 and 4? Because Titans looked like they had it in. They had it out for the Stargazers there in games 3 and 4. Like, what did you see different from this game, from those two games?
I think the difference here was control and keeping calm. I think in the other games, I did see, I think Zeckers kind of stopped driving a couple times. So you got to be aware of that. Make sure that you understand. Hey, I'm getting a little frustrated here. Let's take a step back. Let's reroute ourselves, right? Because they did go up 2-0 in the series, but now the reverse sweep is on the table. So you've got to regroup. You've got to get back to what was getting you those victories, right? And I think for the Stargazers, it was being aggressive, getting the bumps, and really just peppering the net. As you can see here from the Stargazers, 12 shots compared to 5 from the Titans, really outclassing them.
Yeah, it was definitely those shots because we can't see it here on screen anymore, but looking at the stats, their saves were, like I said, Titans had the most saves there. Stargazers had a very few, but it was those shots on goal that was definitely is what punished the Titans this series.
Yeah, for sure. And this is, I believe, I don't know how many of the players were new for the Stargazers roster, but as of this week, I believe that was Zekker's first game with the Stargazers. So that was a decision they made to bring on Zekkers from. I forget exactly what team he was on, but they decided to bring him over, and it looks like it's paid off, right? Go up 2-0 in the series, take the victory 3-2. A little bit scary at the end there, but they pulled it through with a 4-1 victory in Game 5.
Yep, and that was such a great series from both teams. I wish them the best of luck throughout the rest of the season. And that's going to conclude our stream for the night.